So for me, MPD, so we've all got narcissistic traits, right? Like you just said. The difference is whether they're healthy or unhealthy. And then when we get into unhealthy, how pathological are they? How rigid are they? How destructive are they? So Ted Bundy, we covered him I've got a YouTube channel with a psychologist, and he reads behavioral markers and things. So we covered him on that channel. It's called True Crime Body Language, and essentially looked at all the things he was or was not saying and how his behavior was all about manipulating everyone in the room all the time. So these are these interviews. So when we look at unhealthy, toxic, narcissistic traits, we're looking at people who are very rigid in those traits, will accept absolutely no accountability, will use all sorts of emotional abuse tactics to manipulate, exploit, dominate, control. And they could have these traits as either overt presenting or covert presenting, and they could be a mix of all of them. When we're talking healthy narcissism, it's the idea that, I am sitting here talking to you about this because I did a master's and I've got qualifications and loads of training. I've written a book, done the foundational work to be able to sit here and talk to you about this subject with a knowledge that I know a lot about it. So a kind of, but not superiority, but more about like a self-confidence that I've got a really decent knowledge, but not so much that I believe that I know everything and better than someone else who also has researched and done similar work. And in fact, for sure, there are other people who know more, who are in the kind of trenches doing the research and who are more qualified or, whatever, more experienced with the subject. So the thing about it is that is a healthy sort of superiority I have, is that next to the lay person, I've got more knowledge about this subject than they have, and I can speak about it with authority. Whereas next to, if I take somebody who's very like a bit of a, to me, is Alison Bonenstam, she's a professor at Harvard and a researcher. And she's done loads of research into MPD. And so she will know huge amounts more than I will. And probably more than I ever will. But I can sit with my own, lack of hubris. I don't need to feel like I need to compete with her about that or drag her down or challenge her authority or talk badly about her because I'm insecure or in any way about it. So there's the healthy superiority, but it's that I can accept that either I'm wrong about something or somebody knows more, and I'm willing to be corrected, take feedback, constructive criticism, and learn. Not happy to take unconstructive criticism or passive aggressive feedback. If it's constructive, then I'm, happy about it. So the thing about it is, this idea on social media that everyone's a narcissist nowadays. I'm like, well, yeah, they are, because we all have these traits. And the question is, where do we sit on the spectrum?
Thank you very much for tuning in to that clip. If you enjoyed it, then you'll love the full-length episode right here. Click it. Go ahead.